Today is a sad day. We woke up today to a sniper nerf. We got told by Charlie Intel that, wait, level 182, we'll notice that they're now stuck at level 182. Okay, nice. Good job. I don't know how that happens, but Treyarch let us know that they created a custom flinch just special for snipers. Just snipers, you know. No one else. Just snipers get that flinch, that special flinch. It's like they're giving just us a present, except when we open the present, it's just shit inside the box. That's it. That's all it is. And they added ADS momentum, individualized for each sniper. They want us to feel the way. So they basically decreased the speed of re-entering ADS before your hip back to your hip, which doesn't make sense because I feel like, I don't know, like when I'm resting, I have to pick up the momentum. It's like the opposite. But yeah, that was basically what we were told. What we weren't told though, and I've looked through a little bit, I can't find exacts, I can't find specifics, but you look here, you go to the handle, and oh shit, they decreased ADS. It went from 12 to 5%. Flinch went to 80 to 25%. That is very slow. But then you go to the Serpent Wrap, 10%, and then 11% Sprintifier. Before it was 10 and 10, so they slowed down the Tundra a tiny bit. Now max is 583. I think that's what it was before, I don't remember. We see a glimmer of hope with the Swiss. The Airborne Elastic, same thing pretty much, 6%, not 5. But the Serpent Wrap, 14%. So that brings the ADS to 516, which is way faster. Also, the Airborne Elastic is absolutely chalked. Don't even bother using it. If you want the flinch resistance, use the SASR. It's just better. And then you go to the pelington. This is where they didn't add everything in the patch notes. They didn't tell us that they were actually nerfing. One, they didn't tell us that they were nerfing attachments. Two, they didn't tell us that they were nerfing base ADS. This has a 12% increase, just like the Airborne Elastic used to have. With the Airborne Elastic, you get the ADS to 484 with the pelington. Now it's 515. It's the same as the Swiss, pretty much. So that tells me that they pretty heavily nerfed the pelington. So that tells me they pretty heavily nerfed the pelington ADS. Which, again, I don't like that they're doing this stuff without putting it in patch notes. The Barrett is the one sniper that seemed to get a buff. That's 12%. So this looks like it was buffed to 583. So I'm going to use each of these snipers and kind of see what they're like now. Oh, by the way, we're almost to 6,000 subscribers. We just hit 5.9K. So thank you so much. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Like the video. It helps a ton. And let's try to get this one to 42 likes, because that's the answer to life, I think. Right? Yeah. Oh, Ray Dom, sick. Cryptocurrency is taking such a shit, man. I mean, it's going back up, but it was taking such a shit. Nice. I like when my game doesn't load in. Oh, hey, Rift. And Alistair. Will my game load in? Holy fuck. Yeah, they buffed the Barrett by a lot. Holy sh... That's really nice. Oh, they added the packet loss back. What's the Swiss like? Oh, yeah, that's still... Oh, I feel the weight. That's not terrible, though. Oh, God. When you go to scope back in right before you actually bring it all the way down to your hip, it's so slow. It's like, it feels like pre-patch. Maybe a little bit slower. There is, like that, you like kind of freeze in place a little bit. I don't know if it was like that before, but when you shoot, you get like a movement recoil almost, like a movement stutter. Holy, dude, the Barrett's so fast right now. The initial shot is fast, but trying to scope back in is a little bit jarring. You know what though, the Barrett does, it feels nicer than it did. I think this update is a prime example of what I've said in the past. Treyarch is like acting like they hate us or something, but secretly throwing us bones. It's the weirdest thing, but I kind of get it. The Call of Duty community does not like snipers at all. They hate us, and for good reason. It's fucking annoying. It's so annoying to play against a good sniper. It doesn't mean they're overpowered. I mean, I hate playing against snipers. I do understand the hate for them. But I enjoy doing it, so I mean, whatever. They hate me, I guess. And I think Treyarch understands that. Oh, Cody too. Hey man. I think Treyarch really understands that. I think they're trying to make the reg gun community happy, like the normal casual community happy, while also making snipers happy.
That tomahawk comes from my TV and hits me in the face.
So I'm not the only one that can hear that? Hello? Can we leave? Alright, Alright, let's see how the Tundra and the Pelington work now. Pelington's still quick. It's not bad. I think it is a bit slower than it was. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit slower than it was. I have these videos in my YouTube recommended now of how to beat different horror movies and stuff. But yeah, there's no shot in hell I'm surviving in any horror movie. You see me just play Resident Evil? You've seen me play Outlast years ago? There's no shot. I function terribly in any horror scenario, in any scary or challenging scenario. I can't even get a nuclear just because I get too nervous. Please shoot me.
Gosh.
I mean, it's not. I don't know. The flinch really doesn't feel any different to me. Sprint to fire feels a little bit different on the Tundra, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I also do want to mention, Tony Flame tweeted that he hasn't personally touched weapon balancing since the release, but he did help with the process they use for weapon balancing, which is based on the idea of the more weapons used, the more overpowered it probably is, so the more they should nerf. And to that I say, you just added snipers only into the game. If that's what they're basing the sniper nerf on, is by how much people are using snipers, or like an influx of people starting to use snipers, or starting to do better with snipers, they just added snipers only into the game. Snipers only is easier for people who are decent at sniping, and also it's an entire playlist where people can only use snipers. In the main list, of course people are gonna be using snipers more. It's kind of like adding Nuketown 24/7 into the game and then being surprised when Nuketown is played more often. If that's the actual reason for why they nerf snipers, is fucking hilarious. For one, that no one in the board meetings for weapon balancing thought, hey guys, maybe like snipers didn't get really overpowered overnight. Maybe it's because we added a playlist where that's all they can use. Maybe they did, and the other devs were like, that's not right, get out of here, and they sent him down into the dungeon or something. I don't know. I'll tell you, the Barrett tweak is definitely catered to people who just want to sit in the scope all day. This thing is not meant to run around and quickscope with. After the original shot, you have no movement. That was weird. Did you see that? I feel like you might have seen that. I have Gung Ho on. It kind of seems like Gung Ho doesn't really work when you run out of ammo. What? Oh! Dude, your movement is insane! I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago, was it a few weeks ago? I said how Loom's on the come up, man. Bro, he just had his first video hit 100K views. Well, he's blown up so fast, man. Happy for him. Okay. Quick recap. The Barrett buffed for the first shot, and then it's not good at all. The rest of the snipers feel pretty good. Just change your attachments, or just change the serpent wrap. And also, this game is still not fun. Have a great day. See you next time.